Hey, you fancy nerds. Welcome back to Into the Omniverse. Let's talk about Earth -32, home of the Dawnbreaker. These are the stories from the Dark Multiverse that should never be. Witness the rise of the Dark Knights. We begin our story on Earth -32 in Gotham City. Now, guys, I don't mean to ruin comic books for you, so huge spoiler alert. In the normal DC continuity, Batman's parents are dead. I know, shocking. I've ruined it for you. I apologize. But here on Earth -32, we find a young Bruce Wayne in a dark alley, standing above the bodies of his parents, being held at gunpoint. The gunman orders Bruce to get down on his knees and close his eyes. Bruce complies with his hands in the air. He's crying, but he feels nothing, like the sky and the ground broke apart, and all that was left was a void as big as everything. He didn't feel anything, not even fear. And as young Bruce Wayne takes off after his parents' killers, a Green Lantern ring zooms through the streets of Gotham to find Bruce Wayne. You have the ability to overcome great fear. Welcome to the Green Lantern Corps. But young Wayne didn't overcome fear. It was obliterated from him. He didn't give any thought to the word Corps or even what the hell was talking to him. All he cared about was the man in the alley that shot his parents. He drops down from the sky, points the ring at his parents' killer, and yells, "Die!" But the ring responds, "Error. First law of the Green Lantern Corps. Lethal force not permitted. Kill him! I don't care! Do what I say!" And the ring responds, "Willpower at 100%. Error. Willpower at 117%. And Bruce feels the void inside him as he screams, "He deserves to die!" And at that moment, the ring malfunctions. It starts to spit out garbled messages. And suddenly, ghastly constructs come out of the ring. Error. Willpower at 181%. Lethal force enabled. And in that moment, the killer of Bruce Wayne's parents is no more. He is totally disintegrated. Young Wayne had the most powerful weapon in the universe on his finger, but he could only think of one thing. Ring, bring back my mom and dad. And the ring had been corrupted, so it complied, activating, and his parents' dead bodies began to rise up off of the ground. Undead and unholy. They started to moan, "Bruce, we love you." And Bruce screams and flies away from this abomination. And his parents' bodies fall back down to the ground, still dead. The people of Earth -32, especially those in Gotham City, called the Green Lantern a hero at first. But that didn't last long. One night some years later, Commissioner Gordon called the Green Lantern to a rooftop to ask him some questions about some missing persons. Bruce had been killing without remorse or boundaries. Why did these people deserve to live when his parents didn't? Gordon starts to explain that someone disappeared suddenly Tuesday night. The Penguin. "Lantern, what did you do to him?" Gordon asks. "Just look up, Jimmy," replied the Green Lantern. You'd see, he'd been killing all of the supervillains in Gotham City and taking their bodies into outer space to orbit the Earth. The ring worked by willpower, and Bruce was willful to an extreme. But the void, its corrupting influence, cracked open the ring, pushed it past the light. Bruce had let the darkness inside him escape, and in the darkness, he wasn't alone anymore. "Lantern, this has to stop. This isn't justice," Gordon tries to reason with young Bruce Wayne. "I'm not an idiot. It was only a couple of years ago. 3 dead in Crime Alley." Bruce turns around. "You have a daughter, right?" "Sad. She'll have to grow up without a father." And Bruce turns around, using the corrupted Green Lantern ring to disintegrate Commissioner Gordon. And that's when he heard it. A booming voice. "Bruce Wayne of Sector 2814. You are a damaged lantern, and we are here to fix your transgression. You have done the unimaginable. You let darkness into the ring. This could pollute the entire Green Lantern Corps." "Whoa, this is wild," replied Bruce. "There's a ton of you." "Ring?" The ring responds, "Initializing blackout." "I've got friends too," Bruce says. "I made them in the dark." And in that moment, all of the ghastly evil constructs created by Bruce's ring surround the Green Lantern Corps, and only one member survives. The last member of the Green Lantern Corps crawls toward Bruce, begging, "Stop. The darkness, it destroys everything. But Bruce uses his constructs to decapitate the last remaining member of the Green Lantern Corps. Can you imagine the most powerful weapon on his finger? And still, he felt vulnerable and helpless. He missed his parents, and he couldn't take it anymore. He didn't want to be Bruce Wayne. He didn't want to be a Green Lantern. Standing in front of the giant lantern, feeling submerged in shadow like he'd never left the cave under his mom and dad's house with the darkness and the bats. That's when Bruce Wayne became the Dawnbreaker. And just at that moment, the world began to crumble away. Bruce recognized it immediately. It was the same as the void he held inside himself, the darkness that consumes all light. Couldn't even see the stars as the universe broke away. And that's when he heard the voice. Nice Earth you've got there. How's it working out for you? Call me the man who laughs, and I'm recruiting. This is the Red Death and the Murder Machine. You'll be fast friends, I'm sure. You have so many things in common. Revenge, justice, first names. There is a world bathed in light. The people there are fools. They deserve to be dragged into the dark. Their world will crumble like yours. My Lord Barbados demands it. You are a warrior of the darkness. You can extinguish the lights of this bright world. And if you do, Barbados will spare you from this oblivion and give you back what you most desire, your parents, back alive. All my Lord demands is your obedience. Will you kneel or will you die? And once again, that is not the end of the story of the Dawnbreaker, but it is the end of Earth -32. I promise you guys, when we get into some of the larger universes that have more than one story, this series will focus a whole lot less on storytelling and a whole lot more on facts and information. So, until next time, please click subscribe and ring that bell so that you get notified when we release a new video, and share this video on sites like Reddit, Facebook, and Twitter. If you didn't like this video, then let me know by clicking the thumbs down button, and if you did like it, then hit thumbs up. Please be kind to each other. I'm Jay Parks.